Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. Here is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. So multiple state lawmakers are proposing new stimulus payments for workers. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki is worried that lawmakers in the Senate will not pass President Joe Biden's new infrastructure plan. The winners of this week's $75 Amazon gift card giveaway are Rosemary DeJesus and Zena Smith. Congratulations to both of you. Remember, next Friday evening, I will be giving away more gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Already, an 80-plus member of Congress have put themselves out there in support of a fourth stimulus check, maybe more. Most recently, 7 Democrats on the powerful House Ways and Means Committee wrote a letter to President Joe Biden that an additional 2 stimulus checks would help keep 12 million more people out of poverty. Democrats who want to provide more aid have new ammunition for their fight. A study of census survey data done by the University of Michigan shows that the last 2 rounds of federal assistance helped keep Americans fed, housed, and mentally healthy. The researchers found that from January through April, households with children reported food shortages, financial instability, and depression dropped by 20% and 42%. Other research from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York has found that about 13% of stimulus cash is now used for essential spending, including groceries and housing. It's not just policymakers who see value in more stimulus checks. A Change.org petition calling for $2,000 checks for adults and $1,000 for children has collected close to 2.5 million signatures. While Congress was away on recess, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki talked about a fourth stimulus check by saying President Biden would be open to the idea. Jen Psaki told reporters during a White House press briefing he's happy to hear from a range of ideas on what would be most effective and what's most important to the economy moving forward. President Biden's spokeswoman also said that the president has proposed the things he believes will be most effective for putting people back to work, making the country more competitive, and getting through the current pivotal period. Those proposals include the packages now in front of Congress to spend trillions to fix America's roads, bridges, and other infrastructure, and to provide more benefits to U.S. families. Congress's full return from its recess could definitely mean that a fourth stimulus check will be passed very soon. After spending $3.5 trillion keeping the economy alive for the past 15 months, many members of Congress, including some Democrats, support giving more direct aid to millions of Americans, especially with the expansion of the child tax credit. The rescue bill Biden signed back in March received zero support from Republicans. It survived because of an arcane process that allows certain bills to pass the Senate, with a simple majority of 51 votes instead of 60. Democrats have been given the green light to use this maneuver once more this year, so that they could insert another batch of stimulus payments into the spending bill that combines both Biden's infrastructure and families plan. That way, no Republican support would be needed. It's a controversial strategy, considering Biden's stated desire for bipartisanship, but the president may feel he has no choice but to do another end run around the party to get his new spending bills passed. Right now, Oregon lawmakers will consider a proposal to pay essential workers who stayed on the job through the crisis up to $2,000 in new stimulus payments, and a separate $1,200 payment to unemployed Oregon citizens who return to work in frontline jobs by fall. Labor leaders and some Democratic lawmakers have been pushing to use the money from the latest federal stimulus bill to reward essential workers for their work during the crisis. The $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan that Congress approved in March authorizes states to spend some of their stimulus money to reward essential workers and get others back on the job. The state of Oregon received $2.6 billion in all. The essential worker bonus would be $2,000 for workers whose base pay was less than the state's average wage in 2019, or $1,000 for workers earning more than the average but less than 150% of it. Workers making more than 150% of the state average would receive no bonus. The proposed legislation lists 17 categories of eligible job categories, among them healthcare, education, agriculture, food, energy, transportation, and services. In addition to $1,400 direct stimulus checks to residents, the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan will inject $17.6 billion into Florida to supplement state, county, and city coffers. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said that the state have received at least $2 million more in stimulus funds, but because of Florida's low unemployment rate, those funds went to New York and California, where unemployment rates hover around 9%. Governor Ron DeSantis has already signed into law a new budget that includes money for $1,000 direct payments to first responders and teachers. In all, around 174,000 workers across Florida are in line to receive the payment. The state budget earmarked $208.4 million for a small token of appreciation to its first responders. I think that's really great. I hope that we will see more state stimulus checks sent out very soon.
Hi, I'm U.S. Secretary of Education Miguel Cardona. Happy to be here with three amazing educators, Catherine, Adrian, and Alejandro. Welcome. Are you hybrid, remote, in person?
I am still teaching from home. The parents actually found success, and so they didn't want to ruin the consistency. So they had to make a choice about a month ago, and they decided for the fourth quarter that they wanted to stay. Here in Washington, D.C., we've had universal pre-K since about 2008, and I've seen the drastic improvements it's made to our district.
We know pre-K pays dividends. The data shows, the research shows that students that are able to benefit from pre-K services are more likely to go on to honors courses when they get to high school and are more successful in school.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have some kids at home, and then I have some in person. Those are the hard days, the concurrent days.
What they did at the elementary level is they had teachers just for remote kids, but that number changed during the year. So it was a constant chess, it's like crazy.
It's a good idea that President Biden is including $9 billion to help our high school graduates to succeed by diversifying our teaching staff.
$9 billion just for that. That's amazing. That's transformational. You know, as educators, the importance that has, not only for our students of color, but for all students, to see teachers that reflect the beautiful diversity of this country.
So everyone, that is the end of the video for this afternoon. I hope you found this video helpful today. Next Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, and remember to leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed Sunday.